Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with StewiejP. I'm StewiejP, you're not. This is a double shot of Tier 5 tank destroyer action, starting off with MonashSQ. MonashSQ, one of the founding members of BAMF clan. MonashSQ sent me this replay. It is T67, the Tier 5 American turreted tank destroyer. That's the one that leads to the E4 from memory, and you can see he's got APCR loaded. 76mm gun, does 115 damage, 177 penetration. Standard rounds, 128 penetration. So a pretty decent increase in penetration with the APCR rounds, and that's why Monash has got APCR loaded in this all Tier 5 battle on Fisherman's Bay. All Tier 5s on both sides. You see a little bit more of this with the new matchmaker. He's moving his mouse around like a man possessed at the moment, but he's platooned up with his old mate Blow It Up, also from BAMF clan, and Brutal Onyx in his T50, the Tier 5 Russian light tank. So Blow It Up and Monash both in their T67s. Looks like they're contesting the 1-2 line, the western flank of Fisherman's Bay, and with the T50 providing a little bit of vision. MonashSQ auto aims on the Panzer 3-4. Gets a shot in. He knows he's going to be spotted, so he backed off before his sixth sense even fired up, as enemy artillery takes a swing and a miss towards Monash's T5 American tank destroyer, the T67. He's moving his mouse around like a man possessed, so I'm just going to manually control what we're looking at for a little while. You can see only one enemy tank spotted on that western flank, the PZ-34, T5 German medium tank. The grill very nervously pinging H1 where the PZ-34 was last seen, as Monash tries to take aim, hoping that the PZ-34 is tempted to go over that rise, and both of those T67s should be able to put a shot into the Tier 5 German medium tank, but he hasn't been tempted. Brutal Onyx in the T50 doing the right thing, trying to light him up again. Looks like both of them got a shot into the PZ-34. The T50 Brutal Onyx picks up the kill on the medium tank, but he does lose about 200 hit points as MonashSQ is lit again, so he's going in. Looks like they're all going in after the AMX ELC, and MonashSQ picks up the kill. Brutal Onyx got a kill as well. That's two kills to that platoon at Tier 5. Monash in the T67, Brutal Onyx in the T50. Friendly artillery killed the other friendly artillery, if that makes sense. The Leffel 18B2 killed the American Tier 5 artillery piece. Not sure what was going on there, why he was aiming at him in the first place. Didn't catch that one early on last time I watched this replay. 3-4's the score. MonashSQ from BAMF clan has picked up 540 hit points of damage already, which isn't too bad considering he's only started with 360. And you can see that Churchill 1 doing a stellar job on that Stug on that western flank. But tanks getting killed all over the place. The OI and the Stug on the enemy team get killed. The Grill, the Churchill and the Chinook-Kai all get killed on Monash's side, and Monash thinks, well, now's time to put a little bit of pain into the M4. Blow It Up in his T67 picked up that kill, so that's a kill each for this platoon, the two T67s and the one T50. Now the left H18B2, the premium French artillery piece, got the kill on the enemy Churchill that time. Sort of redeemed himself a little bit for that team kill. Monash still moving his mouse around like a man possessed. Moves into some bushes as another tank goes down, the OI Experimental, the Tier 5 Japanese heavy tank. And he's moving with his platoon mates, with the whole platoon, all moving in to try and help his KV-1S. He's only on 200 hit points. He's up against a M4, Panzer 4H and a KV-1. And so he wants to try and assist. Auto aims at the M4, shoots him twice. That's enough to pick up his second kill. Backs out of this. He doesn't want to be the first one round the corner. Looks like artillery just landed a little bit short towards the Panzer 4H and the KV-1. Enemy artillery swings and misses again at MonashSQ in the T67. T67. The second artillery, the SU, the big Russian SU-85, and looks like all three of Arties just had a crack at him. He did get stunned and he lost about 154 hit points. And now he decides it's time to get out of dodge. The way he's moving his mouse around though, that is driving me absolutely bonkers. 810's the score, he's on 812 hit points of damage plus 2 kills. But he's going to need to do more than that if he's going to carry this game. 810's the score on Fisherman's Bay. That Type 34, let's have a look at him. Oh, he's only on 224 hit points, so he's being very, very conservative. I'm tipping that left 18B2, the Tier 5 premium French artillery piece, I'm tipping that he took a shot and he wasn't quite well aimed, and maybe that American artillery was sitting next to him. And maybe he just clipped the top of the Tier 5 American SPG, and that's what sent him back to the game. 2 KV-1s, a Panzer 4H, a Stug, and 3 artillery pieces left on the enemy side. We know that one of the KV-1s and the Panzer 4H was last spotted up here in the northeastern part of town, and MonashSQ has made the decision that that Type 34, he can be enough along with that left 18B2 team killer to try and hold them off. It looks like they were going to go for a little bit of a sneaky flanky. Let's see if they do. 810 the score. That Type T34 Tier 5 Chinese medium tank isn't going to last long against that KV-1. The KV-1 does have a decent amount of armour. Monash aims in, gets one shot into him. Hopefully he won't move. Blow it up, picks up the kill, brings the score back to 9-11. They're only down by 2 tanks now. Enemy has, but 3 of the enemy tanks are artillery pieces, so he's probably fancying himself here. Blow it up's on 2 kills. Monash is on 2 kill, and Brutal Onyx in the light tank on 1 kill. 917 hit points of damage, a little bit of assisted damage, and 2 kills for the T67. So he's got 2 marks of excellence on that gun barrel. Tells me that he enjoys playing that American turreted tank destroyer very much. A lot of people do like playing this tank at Tier 5. 10-11 to score now as Monash picks up the kill on Tanaka 0227 in the Panzer 4H. 3 enemy artilleries left, a Stug and a KV-1. None of them have been spotted this entire game. The Stug and the KV-1 haven't got any kills, we know that, but we're not sure whereabouts they are. Good chance the Stug could be camping up here at B1. That's not an uncommon place for tank destroyers to sit it out. Monash just kicking back here. There's still 7 minutes left in this game if it goes to the full 15-minute mark. 10-11's the score. 962 damage done, 3 kills. Goes searching, looking around. I'm not sure if they're talking on TeamSpeak or not, but I'll be encouraging Blow It Up to be the first man around this corner since he's on full health. 360 hit points, whereas Monash only on 196. If that KV-1's packing the derp gun, I think Monash might be in a world of trouble. Or if he bumps into the Stook, what's this? Does the Stook do more than 196 damage? I don't know, maybe it does. It's been a long time since I've played Tier 5 regularly or looked ground through the Tier 5 tanks. MonashSQ moving up towards the red line, up on the A line, towards the enemy cap, trying to get some vision on the enemy cap circle, I'm guessing. He does have binoculars, so once he gets those binoculars activated, I reckon he could probably move up to those bushes, fire up the binoculars, and just see if any of those tanks are AFK sitting on the cap circle. And the T67 in the middle, the old mate, Blow It Up, he should be able to get some pretty handy snipey shots. MonashSQ, we know he's got 6th sense because it went off earlier in that little skirmish in the southwest corner. Moving forward tentatively. I reckon I'd be getting into those bushes and letting the binoculars do their jobs. Of course, even though he's got binoculars, he can't see those trees. Those trees are opaque, so he can't see through them, even with his binoculars. T50 in the light tank moving up. There's the KV-1. T50 firing towards the KV-1. Is it free damage? It sounds like artillery. Had a little bit of a dip. Has Monash got a shot on him? Monash clearly doesn't want to get spotted. I reckon they've probably established that that KV-1's AFK. The fact that he hasn't moved, he's been taken down from 590 all the way back to dead, tells me that he probably wasn't paying attention. So probably not a bad idea that MonashSQ didn't try to engage the heavy tank, just let artillery do what artillery does best and chip away at the KV-1. 11 all the score now. They've brought this one back. They were down by about 3 or 4 tanks, I reckon, from memory, and by using a little bit of patience and hanging around on Fisherman Bay, they've really done the right thing. The T50, again, doing the right thing for the view range as MonashSQ looks towards that Stug. That Stug got one shot and killed Plantronics in the T50. Somehow that last shot landed. Takes the Scud down to 1 hit point, fires blindly, picks up his 4th kill, and brings the score back to 12 apiece. Not a bad trade, just 3 artillery pieces left on the enemy side. The M41 HMC, the Tier 5 American artillery, the SU-85 Russian artillery, and the Lef 18B2 premium French Tier 5 artillery piece as we look at MonashSQ climbing up here into a pretty likely place. You'd think at least one of the enemy artilleries might be in that little ditch, in this little ditch here that he's looking over. He doesn't really want to peek over though. He's worried about being spotted, only on 196 hit points. Any one of these 3 artillery pieces could pick up the kill, or could kill him and take him down to 0 hit points. The T67 in the middle, blow it up on 360 health, playing very conservatively, and MonashSQ doing a bit of a sneaky move up here, trying to get a bit of a mini boost, I suppose you might call it. Doesn't quite make it. I don't think he had quite enough run up. Looks like he's going to continue to speed this one up a bit, see if he can try and get up there. We don't want this game to drag on for too much longer. Moves up, 12 all the score, 1,311 hit points. Not bad considering his base hit points that he started with was 360. Currently on 196. Still moving forward down the 1-2 line. Where could these 2 artillery pieces be? Did he have a good enough look here in the northeast? I'm not sure. You'd think that the T67 in the middle of the map would have pretty good vision around here. But of course, there you go. They've given their position away with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Looks like one of the artillery pieces has gone for the cap, and it's the M41 HMC. Blow it up. It's clearly got vision on the American artillery piece. I don't know where the other 2 are. Have they gone down here? Were they right up here in the corner? I'm not sure. Blow it up. Picks up the kill on the American artillery. Stops the cap. And now where do you look? Where else is left on the map where these 2 artilleries could be? The SU-85 and the Lef 18B2. There's one of them. Got himself into a very interesting position. And in fact, both of them are there. MonashSQ gets lit, kills the SU-85. Now that Leffel has a very fast reload. He's only got 1 APCR round left. Always firing APCR rounds at artilleries, but I'll take the top gun. Thank you very much, says MonashSQ from BAMF clan. I'll take the top gun, and not a bad result either. We've got to bear in mind they were down by a couple of tanks pretty early on in the game, but MonashSQ from BAMF clans had a pretty good platoon carry. He picked up a first class mastery badge for that one, 5 for effect. He got the Pascucci medal for killing 2 enemy artillery pieces, high caliber, and the top gun. He got 6 kills, 1,696 hit points of damage, 991 experience, 25 shots fired, 19 hit, 18 went through. I'm not sure if I would have fired all that premium ammunition if I was in that T67, and you can see why. It cost him 41,310 credits after tax, and that's even with a premium account, but of course he fired all APCR rounds. I'm not sure why in a Tier 5 game you'd want to do that, but not a bad carry nonetheless from MonashSQ from BAMF clan. Blow it up, and the little light tank, I can't remember his name, and I've just closed the other window. And as we move on to this second game of this double shot of Tier 5 tank destroyer action, this time it features Reitei 67 from Screw Clan in the trusty old Russian SU-85 non-turreted tank destroyer. This time in a Tier 6 game on Stalingrad. Quick mouthful of coffee as you look at the SU-85. It's been a hell of a long time since I've had this tank, but it's a pretty handy tank indeed. 180 damage, 144 penetration, 194 penetration with APCR rounds, which is premium. As he kicks back here, he's looking for Waiting to see where his team goes, I'm tipping. Of course, the SU-85. Not known, it's no slouch, but it's certainly not the quickest tank destroyer in the game. Looks like it's the one that leads to the SU-100 at Tier 6. And of course, that SU-100 is pretty well known as being, I wouldn't call it overpowered, but it's definitely well balanced. It's a good little tank that can certainly chip away. I've seen him used in Tier 6 skirmishes and clan wars and all kinds of replays. And there are some tanks where it's just easier to have a good game in. The SU-100 is one of those. As Reitei from Screwclad in the SU-85 is, have a look at it. It's a pretty good looking tank. He does have a mark of excellence on that gun. No turret. Looks a lot like the SU-100, probably a whisker shorter. And maybe the gun is a little bit narrower. It's only an 85mm gun. Of course, the SU-100 has a 100mm gun. As he shoots and misses towards that T1 heavy. He wants to be careful he doesn't shoot his teammate. Don't do it, you might kill him. The ARL gets the kill on the T1 heavy, which is the right thing to do. The Hellcat kills the T3485. All of a sudden 4-1. Come on, Reitei. What's going to happen, man? You're going to miss out on all the action. Looking at the map, looks like there's a number of heavy tanks just here, and that's what Reitei is looking at, that KV-1S, but artillery gets the kill. And finally he gets to start shooting, gets a shot into the VK3001H, a Tier 5 German heavy tank. A bit of spotting damage there too on that German heavy tank. Looks like artillery is certainly doing its job. Of course, it's a little Burt tank. Friendly artillery, the FB304 in this Tier 6 game. 6-5 the score, though. They lost a couple of tanks pretty quickly. Now all of a sudden it's an even ball game. T67 and the T1 heavy both getting taken out reasonably cheaply as Reitei from Screwclan puts a shot into the back of the VK3001H. One more shot should be enough. He's on 181. Oh, if he's lucky, one more shot will be enough to get rid of the VK3001H. Tier 5 German heavy tank. Waits for him to peak. There he goes. Gets a, well, he rolls about average and picks up the kill. Needs to focus his attention on that Stug G. That Stug G on 145 hit points. One shot will be enough to get his second kill. 7-8's the score. If he can get this kill, he'll even it up again. No, he won't, because the Leopard got taken out by that Stug. Auto aims, shoots, bounces the return shot. Thank you very much. 2 kills, 704 damage done. A little bit of damage blocked, a little bit of assisted damage. But his teammates continue to die. 8-10. Reitei, what are you going to do? I'm going to look at this PZ4H. And ducks back the PZ4H. German medium tank on tipping. Just missed a shot. You can see the shell go straight over the top of the Russian tank destroyer. Reitei picks up his third kill. Looks firmly towards his T67. Says, I reckon if I can keep you ahead of me, I've got you covered. And certainly he does. Picks up his fourth kill. 1126 damage in the Tier 5 tank destroyer. Not too bad at all. Similar to the last game. He's only got 350 health to start with. He's down to 119. And that last kill evened the score up 10 apiece. Looks like he's moving towards his Achilles. If he can pick up the kill on this British one. No, he won't. The FV304 doing a brilliant job, chipping away. I'll be interested to see how he does. 3 kills in the Tier 6 British artillery. The quick one, the one that moves around. Bert the Avenger. Hello, Hummel. Thank you very much. Gets him low roll for 166, but that doesn't matter because he's not going to get out of the way, and Reitei is going to pick up kill number 6, evening the score up again at 12 apiece. Looking down there, hoping for a kill shot on that Panzer 3-4, but he's behind something. I don't think you're going to... Oh, you might. Very nice. Thank you very much. Top gun confirmed. And the lead back in the hands of Reitei from Screwclan in his SU-85 Tier 5 Russian tank destroyer. Looking for a crack at the Ike 65. Go and do it. Sneak around. Bounces the Swedish tank destroyer. And I reckon that Swedish tank destroyer, if he's worked out that it's the SU-85 shooting him, he's probably not going to poke again, even though he's a Tier 6. And of course the T-34 killed the little artillery who was having such a good game. Auto aims on the IKV 65-2, doesn't manage to land the shot. And now it's 1 versus 2 situation here. They know where he is because he's sitting on the cap. But the T-34 is a one shot for Reitei. That Ike tank on 210 health, however, should be 2 shots. No, what? Rolls high. Gets a high roll for 210. Bear in mind, the average damage is 180. And one more shot should be enough. He backs out, bounces the shot though from the T-34, which is handy. So the T-34 is probably going to take more than one shot to kill Reitei. The T-34 from memory probably does about 100 damage a shot. There's a tree go down. He just missed that opportunity, but he's on the cap circle, so the T-34 certainly can't cap him out. And he wants to try and stay still, get those binoculars working, just in case. Looks like the T-34 is running away. Maybe he's going to try and get unspotted and then maybe move back around. Maybe that's what he's thinking. But Reitei is sitting on the cap, getting the cap down to under a minute now. He's on 7 kills, 1,600 damage. Oh, again, he just misses the chance to kill the little T-34. Doesn't miss that one. Kill number 8. 8 kills and a hell of a lot of damage. And he well and truly carried that one. That was an Ace Tanker Mastery badge for Reitei, 67 from Screw Clan. In the SU-85, topped the score charts, picked himself up a Radley Walters medal for the 8 kills, a high caliber and the top gun. Of course, 1,772 hit points of damage, 8 kills, 1,185 base experience. He fired 16 shots, 13 hit, 12 did damage, and that was enough for an Ace Tanker Mastery badge. Pretty much all standard ammunition there, and you have a look at the other player. That Stug and the T-34 didn't do too badly on the enemy side. Nobody else really stood up though, did double the damage of most other players. The FP304, not too bad at all, 850 for 3 kills. And the VK did 900, the ARL did 900 as well, but they're all tier 6 tanks. Reitei 67 and his little tier 5 Russian tank destroyer, 1772, 8 kills, 1185 base experience. He made just over 18,000 credits with a standard account, firing all standard ammunition. He fired 16 shots, 13 hit, 12 went through, and it was another ripper of an Ace Tanker Mastery badge. 2 pretty good games, the T67 American turreted tank destroyer and the SU-85 Russian. Thanks for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.